What's up, guys? It's your girl, Mikkel Rose, and welcome to Iconix Radio. I'm so excited you guys are here, guys. Today is going to be an amazing interview. It's real southern, okay? Really home southern blues about to hit you. We got our girl, Miss Drika Original in the building, y'all. Make some noise. Yes. Calm down. How you doing, Diva?
I'm fine. And yourself, love?
I cannot complain. We got New Orleans in the building.
New Orleans in the building.
What side?
Yes. I'm from out the east. New Orleans east.
They don't say east. It's east.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, not the east. Not the east side.
Yes. Drika Original is in the building, guys, representing New Orleans East, and I'm so happy to have you here, Diva.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Oh, yes, it's been a long year.
Oh, yes.
It went by so fast.
Right.
But we ate good all year.
Yeah, I can say that much, right.
And we still losing weight from last year, but listen. So you are a recording artist.
Yes.
Born and raised from New Orleans.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's get juicy, guys. So, how do you describe your sound?
I would describe my song as unique.
Okay.
Original.
I like
different.
It. I like
Yeah,
it. I like
different.
it.
Very
I know that there's a lot of New Orleans is known for like bounce music, and you got some bounce music, girl. You
got new data. I know everybody.
Look. She was about to back it up.
Because I'm so used to performing that song and dancing with that song. Oh my God!
You was about to dance,
I done had fun with that song, my new babe. That song really.
Listen, we were playing your music the other day, and I just kept doing the double take. Like, man, I was just waiting for Big Frida to come on and like throw something on there. I mean, your sound you're so New Orleans, and I just love it, and I'm here for it. So you describe your sound as unique and definitely original. Who is Drika?
Drika is. Like I said, Drica Original, humble, a mother, a good provider, strong, independent, passionate.
Yeah. I'm here for that. And one of my favorite rappers, female artists from New Orleans is Mia X. Like,
oh, for real?
Yeah,
I'm a big fan too.
I love Mia X. And then you have the Ghetto Twins. I
rolled up on them.
Listen, and when you spitting on your stuff, I be like, I could hear that. I could definitely.
This is not the first time I heard that. I got that before a lot. Yeah,
really?
Yeah. Especially with the Ghetto Twins, I got that a lot.
So being from New Orleans and then growing up to the Ghetto Twins, do you consider them as an inspiration to your music?
Very much so. Very much so.
Okay.
A lot, yes.
Okay.
They inspired me a lot coming up.
Okay.
Yes.
Elaborate a little bit more. Like when you say that, like, could you relate to like their?
I could relate to what they're talking about. It's realistic, real life situations, and started talking about your average depending on a nigga and I need this. They was really talking about some real life stuff. They was really going through, like their mama going crazy.
Right.
Like her baby really died. Like that's why I say my song is original, because most of the stuff I rap about, I don't write about, I don't really live through it and been through it, and that's how they was back then. Music's not the same from back then. Like there was some stuff that they was really going through.
Facts.
Like some real heart-to-heart stuff. So that's why I say I can relate to them.
Yes. I love that because, a lot of times, like when I'm listening to music, I listen to the story and then, I look for a story, first of all. Or I look for some type of environment creation? Like, are you in like creating this environment of like dancing, turn it up, you know, the lights, the party or whatever, or are you like talking about something? And your music is you have a lot. You have the bounce booty, shake it, turn it up. Hey, I'm talking about literally turn it up, y'all. All the way to like the like your new music that's out now. It's very heartfelt. Yeah. So let's talk about, how did you end up in Houston, Texas?
From the storm, Katrina. After Katrina hit, we ran up coming out here, and we ran up staying out here, and it's been home since. I've been out here, I would say like 12, 13 years now.
Wow.
So yes, it's home. Both of my kids from out here.
Oh, born.
Both of my kids are born and raised. They Houstonians.
This home.
They Houstonians. I even went to school out here. I went to Bonneville.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Vine for my high school year. That's how long I've been out here.
Wow. So you graduated.
Yes.
Also.
I graduated out here. So yeah, this is home.
Wow. I'm sure that was a very drastic uprooting situation to experience. And like, people don't understand, like down here in the South, anything can happen because of the weather. Obviously anywhere in the world, but here, like, you could get a freeze like recently and like your house could be demolished and you have to just move somewhere.
Right. Start a whole new life.
Yeah.
You know, out here in Houston, we done had a couple of weather storms in our little city. Yeah. So yeah.
So let's go back a little bit deeper. You were born in New Orleans. So what was it like for Drica in New Orleans growing up? What was your childhood like?
In New Orleans, I was more younger. I was tomboyish.
You was a tomboy?
I had so many guys as friends. Like, we used to have like buku guys in front of the doors. Like, we wasn't even messing with none of the guys under that. My grandma would come down, I got all them dudes in front of the door. But everybody in the whole hood.
Brothers.
Big brothers, right. That's my brothers. But it was always love out there. You know what I'm saying? I miss them days. I get real homesick.
Really?
When I think about, the old days. So
right. Yeah. Was it, like, did you do music then? Like, when did you?
Honestly, yes. When I've been had a passion for music since I was like 9. Wow. 9 years old, 10. Wow. I was writing. And then due to the pandemic, I got bored, and I'm like, I need to really sit down and start writing. Like, I've been had a passion for it, been writing. I just never took the time to go start recording and finding engineers and producers. So finally, at the pandemic, you bored, you ain't doing nothing. I started writing. That's when I wrote You Don't Know Pain.
So hold on, wait. You started writing music when you were 9 years old.
Yeah, that's how long it been a passion to me.
Wow. Yes. What type of music did you listen to back in the day?
Oh, my girl, Brandy.
Brandy, come on.
Yes, I want to be down.
Listen, y'all don't know what's happening. Like, when New Orleans and Houston get together, it's a whole other different vibe.
It's a whole different vibe. You already know.
So you listen to Brandy. So you was a night, like, you loved the 90s era.
Of a Monica, Brandy.
Yes. As far as like female MCs, like outside of Louisiana, like, who did you listen to? Any other female artists?
I was saying my girl Cardi. I like Cardi. I'm a huge fan of Cardi.
Okay. Not growing up though, because Cardi was.
Oh, I thought you said
No, growing up. Like when you had that Brandy and.
Growing up, it was more R&B for me, and like I said, the Ghetto Twins. We had me.
Got you. Wow. So that's so basically, I could and. What you're saying and what you're describing is so much what I get in your music. Like, I get that 90s era feel, that old school vibe. It's like, 'cause it was always parties back then. Like, nobody was talking about nothing they was wearing. It was about what the girls did, what the girls doing, what the fellas got on. Listen, okay? So I'm here for that. So now let's get in a little bit deeper about, you get into middle school, high school. Like, what was that like? Was you still doing music around that time?
No, I wasn't doing music around that time, but I still had a passion for it. Okay. So like I said, I always used to write and like freestyle and mess around with my people, my cousin them.
Yeah.
Like,
you used to freestyle?
It's a freestyle. Like, to mess around with it, but like I say, at this age, I'm just starting to take it more serious.
I see.
Like I said, after the pandemic, after I got bored, I'm like, this is my passion. This is something that I really love. It just constantly keep on coming to me. So like I said, after the pandemic, I started uploading music, looking into it, writing to my instrumental thing.
I love it. I love it. Wow. And, your fan base is definitely, like, built up. Yes. I was looking at your IG, and I'm just looking at the love that you get, and I'm like, then I'm listening to your music, and I'm like, this girl is, like, seriously heavy up on some serious stuff. Yes. So You became a mother once you got out here. You graduated out here. Now you're telling your story, like, on tracks. So let's talk about who inspired you to do music. Your family, like.
You know what? Pain.
Okay.
My story. That's why I'm the first song. I was talking about my first song called "You Don't Know Pain."
Yeah.
That's the first song I recorded. Girl, the song was so hard for me. I cried recording the song. I cried writing that song.
Wow.
I couldn't even listen to the song after I recorded it because that's how much I was hurt.
Wow. So
yeah, pain. You will hear a lot of that in my music. You will hear a lot of pain. You will hear a lot of up-tempo, some bounce New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's why I sound very versatile with my music.
Right.
But most of my stuff comes from the heart.
And and I think when people say that, they don't really understand when you're putting your pain into music and you're really like creating this safe environment that other people can relate to. It gets deep and it gets real for us artists because people don't really understand, like, when we're taking out the time to pour out ourselves on the wax.
Right.
It gets deep.
Sometimes
we can't listen to it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yes.
How about your children? Do they enjoy your music?
Yes, of course. And of course, some I don't let them listen to. Like, for example, my new bae, I didn't even want them to see the video.
Because listen, new bae is deep.
Yeah, because my new bae, even in the video, like you say, I was about to start dancing. Even in the video, I started dancing. I had my little lingerie on, so I felt like, oh, no, I didn't want my daughter. Of course, I didn't want my daughter to see me like that because, of course, I'm a role model to her.
Right,
But as an artist, as she's growing and getting around me, and I even took him to the studio with me a couple times. I was going to take my son here this morning because I thought he was sick. But he's like, oh, mom, yeah.
You're like, come on to the radio so you can learn something.
Come on, just sit down right here with
I
me.
love that. And, you know, I'm really loving how, it's been going on for a long time, but our children are able to really understand what's going on now. Right. Like when you say, let's go to the radio station, they're like, the radio station, this is something big. Right. So I love that you're bringing them on the journey with you, and then they're also getting like a feel through their mother of that New Orleans bounce music, the culture.
Right.
I'm here for that, girl. Right. So I don't even know if you know, but I used to perform in New Orleans, like.
Oh, for real?
Girl, yeah. The French Quarter, 3090, the Maison, all them. I used to perform out there, and the energy of New Orleans is undefeatable. Yeah. It's a party city. You don't even go back that much.
But it's still in me.
It's still in you.
Yeah, right. The girl can lead the city, but you can't take the city out the girl.
Listen.
Yes, it's still in me forever.
I love that. So let's talk about the culture of the music in New Orleans, because for you to take obviously a long break from music, right? In between that time of, when did you stop writing music? Like what happened?
You talking about since 9? You're talking about like going back from 9 years old?
Yeah.
I still have songs that I remember from since I was 9. I never really stopped.
Right.
It's just that I never took it serious to the point that I felt like when I first dropped my first single, I was terrified, girl.
How old were you?
When I first dropped my single just now, I just dropped my first single 6 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just started.
So what was that like?
I was terrified. I was like, people going to be talking about me. I had to clear my whole, you see, I went from 10K followers, I had to clear my whole Instagram, clean it up a little bit, because I only had like 500 followers.
What?
Yes, and I went from like 500 to 10K, and I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting my screens to go up to 3,000, and people really liked the pain, talking about, oh, thank you for making that song, and they helped me.
That's what it's about. Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, well, whoa, like people are really listening to my music.
So within 6 months.
In 6 months.
Within 6 months.
And that's what keep me pushing. That's what keep me pushing.
I love
in them 6 months, you know what I'm saying, the growth that I made and the fan base that I built, shout out to my fans, I love y'all. But the fan base that I built, you know what I'm saying, and it really stands behind me and listens to my music. Because it keeps me pushing.
And one thing I love about what you're saying is the fans keep you going. Yeah. You hear a lot of like major celebrities, icons, that say, when I was going through it all, you know, the fans kept me going. So let's talk a little bit about that, because you released this new project, and you kind of like, you going through all those insecurities that us artists definitely go through. Right. But it becomes a hit.
Right.
And what happens like after that? Like, what have your kids heard that song?
Yeah, my kids heard it. My kids are in the video to the song. I shot the video to "You Don't Know Pain." This is not the bounce song. This is the "You Don't Know Pain." My
right.
first.
Let's clarify that.
Right. No, yeah, my very because I keep this. I have the shirt on today. I have the merch. I'm dropping. You don't know.
Oh,
pain.
love it.
Yes, you don't know pain until they cross you. That's the name of the song. You don't.
What
know
you
pain.
say? You don't know.
You don't know pain until they cross you. Yes. You don't.
That's deep.
Yes.
That's deep. So the song begins to blow up. Your fans, supporters are reaching out because they can relate. And what happens from there? Like the album is now.
Right, and that's what's next. I'm working on my album. I want to drop it at least by January. Let's say by the new year. I'm trying to give everybody a little time to get their little Christmas shopping out the way and stuff before I just hit them with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm working on my own album. Of course, by next year it should be dropping.
Perfect. So what do you think is like the biggest thing that's going to happen out of this album? Like
the biggest thing is a relief for me.
Honestly,
it's a project that I'm working on, so it would be a relief for me because it's a lot. Like I told you, a lot of my music comes from my heart. It's a lot of songs I write that I be crying. Like this is a project for me. So there's a lot of songs that I done been through this situation. I done wrote about this and wrote about that. So yeah, I would say it's gonna be a big relief for me.
I love that. Yeah. I love that.
And a big treat for my fans because I haven't been like releasing. I know they probably been waiting. No, damn, when she's gonna drop the mixtape? When she gonna drop it? So.
There you go. Yes. I love that. Do you play any instruments?
No, I don't. I would love to learn. Learn.
What you want to learn how to play?
I want to learn how to play the guitar.
What? Let me see your nails. Okay, now you can probably work with it.
Piano. I want to know anything dealing with music is my passion.
Yeah.
I would love to.
I love that. Yeah. What do you consider good music?
I consider good music is music that comes from the soul and that's honest and that that come from the soul and that's honest about like what you're really like. I'm more attached to like real life situations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about real life, like something that don't really happen and going through like on some Mary J. Payne type stuff.
Yeah.
You know
I feel that. I feel that.
Right. That's what I'm into. Not the same average thing that everybody keeps talking about. Oh, the violence and blah blah blah.
Right. Solutions. You care about hearing about this going through the pain, but getting to the solution.
Get to the solution on some independent and get it out the mud on your own.
Yeah.
I'm a single parent. I get out the mud on my own, so I'm all about that.
Right.
I ain't all about depending on nobody. So that's what I want to hear.
Period.
You know what
Because
I mean?
because that's what keeps us going. And then a lot of times I believe with the way that everything flows, everybody needs some motivation nowadays. Yeah, it's especially us. You know, so I'm thank you for that. Thank you for the music that you're definitely bringing to us. So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I see myself successful.
Yeah,
that's all I can say. I see myself successful where I need to be with my music, and I'm not going to stop pushing it.
Right.
But I see myself where I want to be and very successful with it.
You have a blueprint already laid out for yourself.
Yeah, I already have everything already mapped out.
I believe it.
Right.
I truly do because seeing what you've done thus far and seeing how you've made some things shake.
Right, yeah. And I will continue to.
Period.
Yeah,
listen.
Right, yeah. I'm not stopping.
I love it.
I took my little break, like we human. Everybody got to take a little break. I took a little break, but hey, I'm back now.
I love it. Yeah. Where can the people find you?
Drica Original 504 is my Instagram. I also have a fan page, Drica Original fan page. You can also catch me on YouTube at Drica Original. And streams far as like my music is on Apple Music, Spotify.
I love it.
It's available on all platforms.
All platforms.
Yes, Drica Original.
Y'all got to definitely please tune in. Follow, subscribe, join the movement because the girl got some serious, heavy, and dancing stuff. Yes. Like it ain't just deep. Right. It's like it gets you right.
Yeah, I mixed it up.
I love it. Okay, so Drica Original. I love to play a little game every now and then, girl. So we gonna play a little game. You ready? She's like, what?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna call out some names, and you just tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Ricky Smiley.
Funny.
Okay. Steve Urkel.
Goofy.
What about Stefan? Do you remember Stefan?
Fine.
How you go from Goofy to Fine. Look, because he can do that.
That's what he used to do.
Okay. Jada Pinkett Smith.
Beautiful. I like
Beautiful.
Them.
Yeah.
I like them.
You ready for this last one?
Oh, yeah. I'm scared. What you about to tell me now?
It's going to be fun.
All right.
Queen Latifah.
Royalty, I guess.
I
always say royalty. That's the queen. Yeah.
The queen.
Yeah, that's the queen. Royalty. I'm a huge fan.
Juvenile. Back that ass up.
Yeah.
What do you think about first thing to come to your mind, Juvenile?
Back that ass up, like you just said. Back that ass up, girl. You looks good. Why don't you back that ass up?
Listen.
First thing that come to your mind. Shout out to Juve, by the way.
Shout out to Juve. Listen, I love New Orleans. It's always a party. We're gonna probably be going to get some margaritas, some daiquiris out there.
There look some turkey necks and some crawfish.
Listen, crawfish look
for real.
Look, okay. We're gonna make that happen.
Crawfish season, yeah. It's no.
No.
The crawfish season over.
But it's coming though, and when we do. Look, we're gonna make something happen. Listen, guys, I love New Orleans. I love the people of New Orleans, and I just thank you. I just want to come over and hug you.
Of course,
thank you so much for coming to Iconix Radio. And look, the music is bumping, so you guys stay tuned because I definitely want you to go and check out Drica's her newest video that's out right now. Not to mention, be on the lookout because she's in like full rotation on Iconix Radio, www.iconixradio.com. Drica, is there anything else you would like to tell the people?
No, y'all just tap in and be expecting a lot of other new things that's dropping, that's coming out, and my EP will be out by next year.
All right. Yes. Y'all, it's your girl, Mikhail Rose with Drica, the original New Orleans' own finest. It's your girl, Mikhail Rose. Smooches and Roses, Iconix out.